Welcome to this tutorial on HTML5 semantic elements. In this session, you will learn how to build better document structures for modern web development. Let's define what semantic elements are. Semantic HTML elements clearly describe their meaning to both the browser and the developer. They provide structure and context to the content, improve accessibility for screen readers, and enhance search engine optimization performance. Let's compare non-semantic versus semantic code. On the left, we have non-semantic elements like a div tag with the class header and a div tag with the class nav. On the right, we have semantic alternatives using header and nav tags. Semantic elements offer a clearer, more descriptive approach, which results in better readability and maintainability of the code. Here are some key semantic elements that you can use in your HTML. First, we have the header element. It represents introductory content, typically a group of navigational aids or introductory content for its nearest ancestor sectioning content. Example usage is shown in code here. Next is the nav element, which defines a section of navigation links, either within the current document or to other documents. Next, the main element specifies the main content of a document. The content inside should be unique to the document and not repeated across documents. The article element represents a self-contained composition that is independently distributable or reusable, such as a news article or blog post. The section element represents a standalone section of content that is thematically related and typically has a heading. Lastly, the aside element represents content that is tangentially related to the content around it, such as sidebars or callout boxes. Here are more semantic elements. The footer element represents a footer for its nearest sectioning content or sectioning root element, and typically contains information about the author, copyright, or links. The figure element represents self-contained content, potentially with a caption, typically referenced as a single unit from the main content, like an image, diagram, or code. The time element represents a specific period in time. It may include the datetime attribute to translate the time to a machine-readable format. The details element creates a disclosure widget in which information is visible only when the widget is toggled into an open state. The mark element represents text which is marked or highlighted for reference or notation purposes, due to its relevance in a particular context. The address element indicates contact information for a person, people, or organization relevant to the document. Here is an example of how to structure your HTML document using semantic elements. This example demonstrates a basic HTML structure using semantic elements. The body contains a header, main, and footer. The header includes a site title, an navigation with home, and about links. The main section has an article with a title and content, and an aside for related information. Finally, the footer contains a copyright notice. This semantic structure provides a clear and organized layout for the web page. Let's see the benefits of using semantic HTML. Semantic HTML significantly improves accessibility, making web content more usable for people with disabilities. Screen readers can interpret the page structure, keyboard navigation becomes intuitive, and websites can meet the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines compliance requirements. Semantic HTML enhances search engine optimization. Search engines can better understand your content, leading to improved content indexing, better keyword relevance assessment, enhanced featured snippet opportunities, and higher rankings for properly structured content. Semantic HTML leads to a cleaner, more organized codebase. Self-documenting HTML structure is easier for teams to understand and maintain, reduces the need for excessive class names, and promotes consistent development patterns. Finally, semantic HTML ensures better adaptation across different platforms, improving responsive design implementation, browser compatibility, and future-proofing for new devices and browsers, and also enhances the mobile user experience. Let's compare non-semantic HTML versus semantic HTML with an example. Before, without semantic HTML, you might have used a lot of div tags with classes like container, header, logo, navigation, and footer. After, with semantic HTML, the code is much cleaner and more descriptive. We use the main tag to wrap everything with header, nav, article, and footer tags inside, making the structure more readable and meaningful. Here are some best practices for using semantic HTML. Number 1. Use appropriate headings, maintaining a proper heading hierarchy from H1 to H6 to create a logical document outline. Number 2. Nest elements properly, following logical nesting patterns that reflect content relationships. Number 3. Use lists appropriately, choosing the right list type, like unordered or ordered lists, for your content structure. Number 4. Avoid overusing divs and using semantic elements instead of generic divs whenever possible. Here are some tools and resources that can help you with semantic HTML. For validation and testing, you can use the World Wide Web Consortium Markup Validation Service, which is the official validator for checking HTML validity and semantic structure. The Web Accessibility Evaluation Tool evaluates web content for accessibility issues, including semantic structure. Also, you can use the Lighthouse, which is available in Chrome DevTools, which audits for performance, accessibility, and search engine optimization, including semantic HTML. For learning resources, you can use the Mozilla Developer Network Web Docs, which provides comprehensive documentation on all HTML elements and semantic usage. You can also use the HTML5 Doctor, which has articles and resources focused on semantic HTML5 elements. Finally, the Web Accessibility Initiative has guidelines and tutorials for creating accessible semantic structures. To summarize, semantic HTML provides meaning and structure to web content, which improves accessibility for users with disabilities. It enhances search engine optimization and search engine rankings, and creates cleaner, more maintainable code. Elements like header, nav, main, article, section, and footer provide clear document structure, and proper heading hierarchy creates logical content outlines. For next steps, audit your existing HTML for semantic improvements, implement proper document structure in new projects, and test with accessibility tools to verify effectiveness. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.